I am going to have you falling fast asleep in no time. But there is one little tiny catch. I need you to follow my strict instructions in order to fully relax. Do you think you can do that for me? Good. Then we can begin. Now, instruction number 1 is that you fully focus on me. I want you to tune out everything else around you. This is just about you and me, and together we are going to get you relaxed and falling fast asleep. So, are you paying full attention? Let's see. It does look like you are, so I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Now, number 2 is that during this, I want you to pay attention to something very specific. Not only me, but this. This is my very special, very powerful new tool for hypnosis. And with looking at this, your mind will become completely focused. We don't need any of those hypnosis pendants or charms. We just need our little green furry friend here to simply transfix you. So strict instruction number 2 is that you also pay attention to this. And when you're not paying attention to this, you're paying attention to this. Do I make myself perfectly clear? Good. Right then. Instruction number 3. And this is the final instruction. I need you to fully do everything that I say with the knowledge that whilst I'm talking to you, everything will be helping you feel more relaxed and more asleep. With every word, you'll become sleepier and sleepier. So instruction number 3 is very, very important. Do you think you can do that? Well done. I think you're ready to put that to the test. So, let the focus commence. So, to begin with, I'd like you to first offset your focus by looking at this. Now, this is quite an unusual object. However, it's perfect to draw focus away from whatever is around you. I want you to simply look at this object and allow your mind to slowly drift. You are in a safe place now, a place where sleep is inevitable, guaranteed, and all you need to do is focus. I can tell that your mind, to begin with, is slightly distracted still, perhaps thinking about events of the day, thinking about things that worry or concern you, and that is completely natural. So instead, draw your mind to something calm, soothing, soft, something that brings you joy, something that draws your focus away from everything that you're thinking about. Just focus on this. Focus on what makes you feel calm, relaxed, stress-free. These instructions are designed to fully relax you, to calm you in your hour of need. It can be somewhat difficult sometimes to just calm the mind and tell it to unwind. But that's where I come into play. You see, many people suffer from sleepless nights, from nights of tossing and turning, wondering when on earth they'll be sleeping again. But we don't need to focus on anything like that anymore, because we have the tools we need to switch off those areas of our brain. And now I want you to become less aware of this and more aware just of my voice, but be subconsciously aware of this. This is the only thing that's allowed to be subconsciously in your mind. But apart from this, it's my voice, and my voice only. You see, people don't realise that sleep is actually quite easy. It's just the simple method of making sure that during your day you exert yourself enough to justify sleep. And that's something that many people struggle with. For example, if you have a day job where you are sitting a lot, you may struggle to feel tired in the evenings, and therefore your brain will still be too alert to sleep. So this process, no matter how busy or quiet you've been, during the day will help to just fast track that process a little bit. You see, subconsciously, whilst you're listening to my voice, perhaps being aware of this little green thing here, you are slowly beginning to close all those doors in your mind to the day. The doors of stress and worry, and the doors that are keeping you awake. And you see, when you learn to gradually begin to close those doors, you gradually learn to just switch off completely. And that's what this simple process is all about. You are subconsciously beginning to switch off your mind and close those doors of the day. Just allowing yourself this time of not even self-reflection, because you don't want to wake up your brain, but instead this time to just switch off completely. That's the aim here. That is the goal. Because whilst being aware of your problems and aware of things that are niggling away at you, it's also good to be aware that it's okay to just relax and rest. And that's where people make the mistake, because they begin to believe that you have to overanalyze your day in order to fully switch off. They believe that it's a good idea to process at once all these thoughts and feelings and emotions. But really, what does that achieve when all you really want is to sleep? What does overanalyzing really mean when it comes to rest? Because I think that one of the easiest ways to switch off and relax is to not think about your day. To not walk yourself through every little problem. During the day is the time to process things like that. You see, right now, under these strict instructions, all your focus is on me and this rather forward-looking thing. Something perhaps that could be described as not particularly relaxing, but of course there is a reason for that. You see, sometimes it's hard to just switch the mind off and think of a completely calm or blank space. So instead, I'm suggesting you think of this. This is a soft little thing. You can run your fingers over it and let your worries drift away. This will guide you into this land of just almost nothingness but this. It's a distraction, and often that's exactly what we need when we're going to sleep. There's not time to overanalyze. There's not time to start unpacking everything all our worries and fears. It's a time to just refocus on nothingness. And nothingness is underestimated. Because where there is nothingness, there is no drama, there is no stress. All there is you, me, and our little relaxing friend here. And what more do you really need? You see, under these strict instructions, your mind has been completely and utterly refocused, almost rewired, refreshed, reprogrammed. Nothing around you matters. Nobody else around you matters. Only you. And that's all I need you to focus on. And you may begin to think that that's too many things to focus on. Yourself, me, this, darkness, nothingness. But they all have the same goal. And when the same goal is present, the same result will result. Calm, peace, relaxation. And we begin to question together, how do we get on that path to nothingness? How do we simply achieve that total mind switch off? And I'll walk you through that right now. So, I may have told a little bit of a fib when I said you only had 3 instructions, because the final instruction is this. In order to successfully find yourself on the path to nothingness, you need to do this final thing. I need you to take a deep breath in. Good. And I need you to ask yourself a question. I need you to ask yourself, do I really want to sleep? If you hesitate, I'd like you to start at the beginning again, because only those who really want to sleep will get sleep granted. So, presuming you've answered that question as yes, under these strict instructions, we can proceed. I'd like you to picture yourself in a black box. That may seem like a little bit of a strange request. However, a black box is where I'd like you to picture yourself. Imagine a 3D cube, if you will. And you're inside, and you are effectively in the middle of nowhere. That little point in your mind that's just reserved for nothing. A little empty space for processing, perhaps, but a space that's dedicated to nothing. And that's exactly where you are now. Now I'd like you to picture that box full of all your worries, all your stresses, and everything that's annoyed you during the day, that's stopping you from sleeping. And I want you to tell me in 3, 2, 1, in one word, how that makes you feel now, being inside that box. I see. and tell me in 3, 2, 1 the word you'd like to feel. Good. Now when it comes to words, those are fairly opposite. So, in order for you to feel calm and relaxed and ready for sleep, we need to start clearing that box, don't we? We need to simply start wiping everything away. So I want you to imagine you have this in your hands. This luckily doubles as a duster, but in this case also a rather magical one. And with a swipe of this, a problem simply goes away and an object from your box disappears. So let's begin removing things. I'd like you to take a step towards something that's really bothering you, and I'd like you to imagine you're holding this. And I want you to simply 2 swipes and it's gone. Try that now. Problem gone. And an area of your box has begun to clear. And as we clear every single object, you begin to feel sleepier and calmer. And you gain clarity on the day. Now I feel confident that you can do the rest, but I'll also join you for some extra help. So let's get removing the rest of the objects. Good. Let's keep going. You can feel yourself just getting more calm, more relaxed, and carry on going until every single object in that box is gone and it's just you and that space. Do that for me now. Now all the objects are clear and it's just you in this black box. And I want you to just add an object for me, which I know you may be thinking, well, I've just cleared the box. But that's okay, because this object is quite essential for sleep. At least I like to think so. I'd like you to think of your bed, and I'd like you to manifest it into the bed in your box. Picture it right in front of you, or perhaps even your dream bed, or the comfiest bed you've ever slept in. And it's right there, waiting for you. And once you've done that, I want you to take slow steps towards the bed. And once you make it there, make yourself comfortable. I'll give you a little bit of time. Good. Well, I can sense that you are very comfortable now. That's just where you need to be. You've removed all the objects from your mind. You've not overanalyzed, delved into different things. You just simply remove them for the time being, so that sleep becomes the priority. And now you've followed my strict instructions. I just have one last thing to do. You see, they say that countdowns are the final aspect to really helping somebody get into that state of calm. So my final thing is that we will be counting down from 100 to 1. And when we get to 1, I expect you to be fast asleep. And my words will simply melt into your subconscious. So, are you ready to follow my final instruction and pay attention to my final countdown? Good. Then we can begin. 100, 99, 98, 97, 96, 95, 94, 93, 92, 91, 90, 89, 88, 87, 86, 85, 84, 83, 82, 81, 80, 79, 78, 77, 76, 75, 74, 73, 72, 71, 70, 69, 68, 67, 66, 65, 64, 63, 62, 61, 60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43,